You walk into the kitchen and you stop because you cannot remember why you came in. A name you have known for 30 years sits right on the tip of your tongue and will not come. You read the same paragraph in the newspaper 3 times and none of it sticks. And a quiet, frightening thought creeps in. Is this the beginning of losing my mind? My friend, I have sat across from countless people over 50 who were secretly terrified by that exact thought. And I want to lift some of that fear off your shoulders today, because that foggy, forgetful, one step behind feeling very often has a cause that has nothing to do with dementia and everything to do with energy. Your brain is not broken. Your brain may simply be starving. I'm Dr. Karl Reinhardt, an integrative and functional medicine physician with more than 25 years of experience helping adults over 50 like you regain their energy, performance, and vitality. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Before we go any further, if you're serious about your brain and your mental sharpness, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I share real information backed by real science for adults over 50 just like you. And if this topic matters to you, type 1 in the comments and tell me where in the world you're watching from. If not, type 0 so I know how to help you better next time I read the comments. Now let's get into it. Let me share a number with you that stops most people in their tracks. Your brain makes up only about 2% of your body weight, a small, soft, 3-pound organ. And yet that little organ burns through somewhere between 20 and 24% of all the energy your body produces. 1/50th of your weight, using 1/5 of your fuel. There's no other organ in your body that is so hungry for energy, second by second, all day and all night, even while you sleep. Now remember where energy comes from. It comes from those tiny furnaces we have been talking about, the mitochondria, running their electron production line inside every cell. And your brain cells are absolutely packed with them because thinking, remembering, and focusing are some of the most energy expensive things your body ever does. Researchers estimate that the bulk of your brain's energy comes from those furnaces working through oxidative phosphorylation, which is just the scientific name for that production line in action. So follow this with me, because it is the whole point. If your brain is the hungriest organ in your body, and if the furnaces that feed it begin to run slower with age, then which organ do you think feels the shortage first? Your brain. When cellular energy production falls, your brain is the first place to feel the pinch because it has the least room to spare. That is what brain fog actually is for so many people. It is not your memory failing. It is your most energy-hungry organ trying to run on a fuel supply that has quietly dropped. And the science backs this up. A growing body of research shows that as we age, mitochondrial function in the brain declines, energy production drops, and the brain's ability to clear out its own worn-out furnaces slows down. One line of research even suggests something remarkable. When the brain is short on energy, it appears to ration what it has, protecting the most basic survival functions first and cutting back on the expensive, complex work like sharp memory and quick thinking. In other words, when the fuel runs low, the higher functions are the first thing your brain puts on the back burner. That is the forgotten name. That is the reread paragraph. That is the walk into the kitchen. If you're finding this valuable, take 1 second and subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel reach more people who need this. Okay, here's the part most people never hear. Here is why this matters so much and why I wanted to make this video. If you believe your brain fog is the first step toward inevitable decline, you feel helpless and you give up. But if you understand that a large part of it may be an energy supply problem, then suddenly there are things you can actually do. Because an energy system can be supported, it can be fed, it can be rebuilt. Now, I have to be the honest doctor in the room, so please hear me clearly. Not all memory trouble is about cellular energy. There are real conditions, including genuine cognitive disorders, that need proper medical evaluation. If your memory changes are sudden, severe, or getting rapidly worse, if you are getting lost in familiar places or struggling with everyday tasks you have done for decades, please do not sit at home and assume it is just tired mitochondria. See your doctor and get properly checked. That is not fear talking, that is good care. But for the everyday fog, the tip of the tongue, the afternoon haze, the slower recall that so many people over 50 quietly worry about, the energy connection gives you a real handle to hold on to. The things that support your mitochondria, the movement, the sleep, the nutrients, the protection from that internal rust we talked about last time, those same things support the hungriest organ you own. When you feed your energy house, you are feeding your mind. So the next time you walk into a room and forget why, I do not want your first thought to be fear. I want it to be understanding. Your brilliant, hungry brain may simply be asking for more fuel. And over the rest of this series, I'm going to show you exactly how to give it what it needs. Next in the energy house, I am going to reveal the missing nutrients your energy house cannot run without, the specific raw materials your cells may be quietly starving for, and why they grow harder to get with every passing year. You will not want to miss it, so make sure you are subscribed. Take care of your energy house, and it will take care of you. This channel is for education, not medical advice, so always talk to your own doctor before changing anything. I'll see you in the next one.